I decided to come out here because I ride my bike past this field at all seasons of the year. Right now it's November, and as you can see, the field is completely harvested. In the spring, the corn here is, just sprouting, and then knee-high by the 4th of July. But you know what I really like is when they start sending somebody out into the field and finding the first ears of corn and putting them out on the roadside stand. The first ears they put on the roadside stand, they pick them just a few at a time. First fruits, the first fruits of the field. Now you'll say, well, corn's not a fruit. The word first fruit in the Bible is used of many different things. Maybe the first hand-picked, ripe, mature fruit that's pulled out of the field. And then a little later in the season, they'll start harvesting the field more aggressively. And then finally, if you're talking about a cornfield like this, they'll bring the machinery out and they'll harvest en masse. And this field has been completely harvested. You could see the stubble and so on. Well, the word first fruit is actually in the Bible, and it refers to Jesus Christ and Him as the resurrected first fruit of humanity. 1 Corinthians 15 actually has a lot of agricultural terminology in it. Sowing of seed and raising up. The word first fruits. For instance, 1 Corinthians 15:20 says, "But Christ has indeed been raised from the dead, the first fruits of those who have fallen asleep." And verse 23 says, "But each in turn," that is, each harvest in turn. Christ, the first fruits, then when He comes, those who belong to Him. So the corn they put on the roadside stand is sweet corn. The last harvest, the massive harvest of a field like this by machinery of the farmer, it's the same corn. That's corn too. It's the same sweet corn. It's been left in the field a little longer, and then they sell it en masse or they store it en masse, but it's the same corn as the first fruits that were at the roadside stand. Likewise, Christ is the first fruits of those who are resurrected, and all the believers are going to be raised after the same fashion as Christ. The more you learn about Christ and His resurrected body, the more you learn about yourself and the future that God has for you in your resurrected body. And that's what we'll be studying about in home fellowship tonight. God bless.